What are the Las Vegas Raiders going to do about the quarterback position is still the question of questions in Raider Nation. Seth Wilder of ESPN believes he knows and predicts that Michael Penix will be the Raiders' Week 1 starter in 2024. His arm talent is superior to that of everyone in this draft class, but he has injury concerns, so where would the Raiders get him? Would they get him at number 13 overall? Would they trade down and get him later in the first round? Will Penix still be there in the second round at number 44 overall? That's why I can't wait to see what he does in the NFL Scouting Combine. As it stands now, he's a high-risk, very high-reward prospect we need to pay attention to at the Combine. This could be huge for Penix. Penix could be a high-reward player because of his traits. It all starts with his arm talent. He's the best overall thrower of the football in this draft. He's a lefty and has a hose for an arm. Combine that with his accuracy and he can squeeze the ball into tight windows. There is no throw on the field that he can't make, and he knows it. He's not careless with the football, but he has a strong belief in his arm, so he is a bit of a gunslinger. He can process information quickly, both pre and post snap. He has the field vision to spot receivers breaking open. He's also elusive in the pocket with his ability to slide away from trouble. Penix usually keeps his eyes down the field when he gets in trouble because he prefers to throw the ball, but he can run with it better than you think. That's how he became one of 2 quarterbacks in college football history to throw for 4,600 yards plus 2 years in a row. Patrick Mahomes is the other quarterback to do that. Penix is going to throw at the Combine and show off that arm talent. I can't wait to see what his velocity is on the gun. Penix is a high-risk prospect because it doesn't get any worse than not being able to play at all. Unfortunately, not being able to play at all was a problem for him in college. Anytime a guy tears an ACL twice, it's cause for pause. Everyone gets injured, and a lot of guys tear ACLs, but when a player does it twice in college, you have to wonder if that knee can make it all the way through a 17-week NFL season. Oh, he's also suffered season-ending shoulder surgeries twice. One was on his throwing shoulder, and the other was on his non-throwing shoulder. All in all, if you think about it, he spent 6 years in college, and 4 of his football seasons ended prematurely due to injury. When we look at prospects to try to project what they're going to do in the NFL, we usually expect them to do the same thing they did in college. So what are we to expect from a player whose season got cut short due to injury 2/3 of the time? That's pretty scary, isn't it? The Raiders or any team that drafts Penix is taking as big a risk as you can take on a player. His medicals are going to be huge. So what are you going to be looking for when you see him at the Combine? It goes without saying his medicals have to check out. He's going to throw at the Combine, so I really want to see what a bazooka he has when his velocity gets tested. He'll be throwing to receivers he's never thrown to before in drills, so I'm not looking for him to complete everything. I already know he's an accurate passer from his days in college. Another thing I would like to see is a 40 time on him, but I probably won't get that. He doesn't run often, but when he does, he looks like he has some speed and quickness. I would expect him to be happy with anything in the 4.7 range. Look what Patrick Mahomes is doing in the NFL with his 4.8. A 4.7 would tell me Penix came back just fine from all those ACL tears. That's why I want to see him run the 40 in the first place. You know he'd make a meteoric rise up the prospect rankings if he were to run a 4.7. A 4.8 would even put him on the map, but what am I even talking about right now? I seriously doubt Penix runs a 40 at all. Let's just enjoy the laser show when he throws. The defensive line group was amazing today. T'Vondre Sweat ran a 5.27 40 at 366 pounds. What? At almost 300 pounds, Brandon Fiskay ran a 4.78. That's phenomenal. And Byron Murphy, also near 300 pounds, ran a 4.88. That's pretty doggone good too. I'm waiting for the quarterbacks though. I can't wait to see what Penix does. How are his medicals? What's his velocity? And it's just a wish that he runs a 40. A lot is riding on this Combine though. Thank you for watching. See you next time.